Good morning, everyone. As you know, I'm saying good morning from over here because I think, that when I'm close to the camera and I say something, it thinks I'm going to be that close for the entire stream. I don't know. Can't find the solution to a headset that will connect to the phone while I'm going live. And I can get it to do it all other times. The minute I go live, it won't. It won't pick up my voice. So I will just have to project and hopefully not disturb the neighbors. It is 8 o'clock in the morning. It's beautiful. I know we are supposed to be able to make noise after a certain time, but I just, don't want to wake them up every morning at 8 o'clock. Since I'm on here 8 days a week. Just kidding. All right. So good morning and welcome to our exercise workout. We're going to start with a gentle warm-up today. The back is still, for those of you who've been following this, my back does give me trouble from time to time, and it only takes one small thing, and it can go out on me. So while I'm working with the doctors to get this fixed, I will have pain issues, and I will have days where I must be most cautious. However, sitting around with doing nothing seems to make it worse. So I'm here to make sure that I'm keeping things moving and being mindful of anything that I might feel in my back. So if I start an exercise and abruptly change, that's what's going on. I'm adjusting to my body and my body's needs. And that's what I always say every day. Make sure you're listening to your body. Make sure that you've talked to your doctor before you start something like this. Good morning. Running over to Rich. Good morning. I think it's Rich. Rich, Vinny, Rebecca. Hi. Good morning. So I saw only one name to pop up, but I'm glad you guys are here. And let's get warmed up, shall we? Feet about shoulders width apart. And inhale. And exhale. Good. And when I do that, remember, I'm drawing up all that beautiful energy from Mother Earth into my feet. Hi, guys. They're here. It's just a pair of parrots. This is entertaining for them, I guess. They've come to watch the show. Hi, guys. All right. Drawing that energy from Mother Earth. I know they're really loud, so I have to get louder. Inhale. Pulling the energy up. Letting it release up to Father Sky as we bring in all that beautiful universal energy. All around us the energy is. I visualize it coming from Mother Earth and from Father Sky. But I know it's everywhere. Balancing the energy in the body. And relax. Good. Let's stretch there. Let's do our head back and forth. Yes, we have real parrots. And we have a pair of parrots who thinks that this is just so much fun to come and watch this crazy human out here doing her exercises first thing in the morning. Good. Ear to shoulder. Good. Feels good just to stretch. Shoulders forward. And I start with forward and then backwards to help with the posture. Reminder of that posture is make sure that your hips are under you, your stomach is tight. In other words, I don't stand this way. I make sure I've got my hips under me. Shoulders backwards. And I'm holding my body in nice straight alignment, especially with my spine. Good. That's it. And just reaching down one side gently. I feel that as a good stretch. Bring the arm up over the ear. Good. And up to center again. Reaching down the other side. This hand's reaching down. Did you see that tummy go out? Working on that posture, holding a position. That is really so important. So I can tell my back is hurting because I won't be as conscious about my posture. And it's really important to maintain that posture because that's what supports the back. That's what supports the whole core here. Backs, stomach, everything. So really, really support that core. And inhale. Exhale. leaving the arms straight out to the side today. Circling slowly, getting bigger and bigger. Forward. That's it. Moving those arms, that circular motion, holding that posture. Good. And now take it backwards. Reach it out. Stretching it behind us. That's it. Good. Now the one I love for the upper back. It really helps. I make a good fist. Okay, remember a good fist, there's fingers come in from the pinky in. See how tight that is? I roll it over and I lock it down. Make a good fist on each side. I relax that fist when I'm exercising. I only tense it when I'm striking. Lining up the first two knuckles. And then taking the elbows out. Shoulder, not shoulder level, but more like level with your heart chakra. And one side, and then the other. Getting that stretch. Feel the stretch? Good. I hope you can hear me. The birds are gone. Everybody else is back now. Good. Side to side. As far as I go naturally, notice I'm not hitting it. I remember back in the day I used to hit it and try to crack my back every time I did that. That was fine. Not today. Not anymore. All right. So, well, maybe not anymore. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Hips. Hands on hips, taking the hips around in a circle. Now, like I've said before with this one, my legs stay relaxed. I try to keep my head in the center, and I let my feet move. So if my toes come up, that's part of the natural movement. I've noticed they come up when I go back, and they go down when I go forward. Good. Now the other way. Working that hip, loosening that lower back, easing those muscles. Good. And feet together, hands on the knees, rotating the knees. Now I don't do a lot of really different things every day when I do this top down. One of the things we want to do is kind of get into a routine for our body in the other direction, so that we are making sure that we hit certain key points before we hit the floor. And believe it or not, keeping my head up, looking at the camera is really important for me in this exercise. My knees are slightly bent. I'm holding my shoulders back, okay? I'm flattening out that back and pushing the chest towards the floor. And that's a real good warm-up for my back. Then I drop my head down, rolling down. Straighten out the legs as much as you want to. Totally relaxed, reaching for the floor. Inhale, exhale, and roll up. Good. Now the ankles. You know, if we got out of bed, did it every day, and just did a top down like this, or any other exercise you prefer, it'd be so good. Good. And now the other side. When we talk about energy, this is the one thing that helps to get the energy flowing. It's not just about getting your blood moving and your muscles moving. There is a process that happens. We know this from yoga. There's an energetic process that happens in the body when we move it. And especially when we move into certain positions and with certain intentions. So the intention I hold when I am warming up is listening to my body. Listening also with my third eye, my intuition, what's right for my body today. Let's go on down to the floor. I hadn't planned any strengthening exercises today, on standing ones. We really just want to work from head to toe. We're off on Mondays because we honor that our body needs a day of rest. So when I get to the mat on Tuesday, I want to take some time and really get this into perspective for my body this week. I want to start off good so that I am relaxed and strong for the entire week, right? Okay, so one foot to the side, the other one out straight, And reaching that leg out, pointing the toes. Hello, I have a foot alongside. And reaching down the leg. And when I'm reaching down this leg, I'm not bouncing, I'm not pulling. See that? Look, Ma, no hands. Okay, I'm reaching into relaxation. And I inhale, looking at my toes. Exhale, and relax. Once I get in that position, I inhale. One more time, and exhale, grow an inch, and relax. And roll up. That's it. I don't hold it and try to stretch it longer and longer and longer every day. Now the other side, leg out straight, foot to the side, and reaching forward. Now you see me settling in. Really get settled in with that hip and those hip bones down where they should be. Because when we sleep, sometimes these get a little crooked. And inhale, and exhale. Hold it for a second. You can breathe normally when you're holding. And then the deep inhale and exhale on the extension, growing that extra inch over here. Good. Come up and open the legs into the second position, also known as a straddle. Sitting up straight and strong, arms out over the toes. And I still like to do this one because I love the way it stretches my back. It feels fabulous. And it helps to get me some mobility. I'm grabbing my leg, but I'm not pulling. Okay, this is for steadying. 1 and 2. Pausing and holding, working on getting that elbow back. It wants to drop today. 3, good. Working on it means I'm not pushing in any way, shape, or form. Good morning, Mr. Hummingbird. Are you going to say hi to the camera? Oh, okay. So right in front of the camera almost. 3, 1. And come up. And 2. Up. And 3. Good. I'm turning, rotating towards my foot, taking my forehead towards my knee. Now, with all of these, if you go all the way down, go for it. Go as far as you can. Inhale and exhale. Come up and turning to the other side. Forehead to the knee. Inhale and exhale. What changes, and I can feel it, is this helps this long lateral muscle in the back open up. I feel it stretching. I don't feel it hurting. I feel it stretching. And so that's why we do slightly different directions in the same position. Because we're not just focusing on one set of muscles, we're focusing on the whole body. So getting our pike, stomach in, shoulders back, arms to the sky, holding that position, touching our toes. 1, reaching slow and come back up. Notice hands aren't going there, so I'm not going to force it. 2, breathing. Inhale. And 3. On this one, hold. I'm going to let my arms relax down to where they want to land. Relax the head down, curling it as far as I go. If you can curl lower, go for it. Good. I'll slowly come up. Bottoms of the feet together. Bring it in as close to you as you can. Knees to the floor or as far as they will go naturally. I can relax my elbows on my inner thigh. That helps them go down. And then I'm grabbing my feet, but not grabbing. I'm placing my hands on my feet for positioning. And I've noticed that I always kind of make sure my toes come together here. I don't know why, but that's what I do. So I like to hold my toes close together here. Maybe that's part of the workout for me. I don't know. But it just feels like it's everything in alignment when I hold them there. And I don't pull when I go down. I relax and fall into my hands. Inhale. Exhale, falling into your hands. Now I move my elbows out so I can go a little lower. If you still want to keep the elbows on the inside to push your knees lower, if your knees are high, then do that. But don't push hard because we don't want to overextend. And exhaling, and inhaling, and exhaling. I'm going to bring my head up and push my belly button towards the floor. See that? I don't know if you see the posture change. Okay. Being gentle with my shoulders today because that's where I'm sore is in the upper back. Inhale and exhale. Dropping the head down to release that upper back, release all those muscles in the neck, and just relaxing. Good. And slowly roll up. I'm not pushing off. I'm allowing my body to do all the work. All right. One leg over. The other one towards the camera, stretching out the hip. This has become essential for me. I have noticed that when I skip it, I'm a little bit stiffer throughout the day. I like to take this foot around as far as it'll go naturally. I can tuck the toes that way a little bit if I want to, and then straighten out my spine and push it towards the knee. And hold that position the whole time I talk, unless it's hurting, and then just back off. Don't do anything that's going to be painful. We don't want to overextend. Inhale, exhale, ease into the floor, and relax. Same thing, other side. One foot all the way around, the other one up on top, bringing this one back. The one on top, or I call it top, the leg on top, the foot is going straight ahead, pulling that knee in. I feel the stretch. So notice once I feel the stretch, I don't continue to like crank it deeper. I let the hips relax. I let my body relax into that stretch. I inhale. I exhale. I straighten my spine. Paying attention to my posture here. Inhale. Exhale. And relax. Good. Ease it into the floor. There we go. And then relaxing the leg down while it's already here. I'm going to go ahead and do those toes. I'm not going to do the ankles again. We've already done them today. Sometimes I like to do an extra. But right now I just want to make sure I've got the full mobility on my toes, full flex. You see it all the way back there? And then a full point where I'm actually physically curling my fingers, my toes down with my hand gently. If it goes that far, remember the rule? Doesn't want to go, don't force it. But just take it to where it wants to. If my toes only want to go that far, when I started this, that's as far as my toes went. I don't know if you can see from here, because I'm way down here on the floor, but that was as far as they went, and now they go all the way. I can see them bending all the way. That's so cool. At the same time, I'm pushing so that the arch gets a stretch. Curled this way, and then flexing, so it gets flexed backwards. Wiggle those toes. Let's try the other side. Same thing. Point and flex, feeling the stretch. Watch your posture. And flex and point and flex and point. Holding the stretch. I really feel it right here on this foot. Whereas the other foot, I feel it more in the toes. This one, I feel it more right here. So I go as far as I can and I relax. Relax into the stretch and breathe. Bringing that oxygen throughout the whole system. Good. All right, wiggle those toes. Whee, you feel good now. Alrighty. So we're going to go right into meditation today. Not that I'm trying to shorten the workouts, but like I said, today is not a strengthening exercise. Today is a let's get back into warming up exercise. We took yesterday off, so we gently stretch our bodies. And if there's anything particular that calls to you once we're done with this screen that your body wants to do, by all means do it. Pick your favorite stretches. Nothing wrong with extending that for a moment. I'm going to sit in my half lotus where I put my foot across this way, the other one on top. I am working on getting back into the lotus. I've been getting better at it, but I've noticed first thing in the morning is not the time to work on that stretch. That's better in the evening. So sitting after the day is, I've had a day to loosen up the legs a little more. So sitting nice and straight, aligning our spine. I let my hands come to where they're sitting open on my knees. My elbows are in. This is to protect my upper back and not put any undue stress on the spine while I'm holding this position. I relax my leg down. I have a tendency to tense. I have to remember to relax. And inhale. And exhale. And relax. And as we did over the course of a week, we did earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. I want you right now
to acknowledge earth in the north, strength and stability, and breathe in the air of north energy. I see air to my left, and I inhale, bringing in that air energy. I acknowledge fire in the south, and I inhale, bringing in fire energy. And I acknowledge water in the west to my right, and I inhale the water energy. And now I acknowledge spirit. Practice my mindful breathing, focusing on my breath. I know that spirit is all around me, and most importantly, inside of me. I pay attention to what I hear. These are not distractions from my meditation, but they are reminders of life, that I am alive. The dog's barking. The neighbor is getting work done on their house, probably about 4 blocks over. I hear the birds, of course. I feel gentle breeze on my skin. And though the sun isn't quite up yet, I still feel a gentle warmth as the sun begins to warm the earth. I also notice the coolness and the moisture in the air. It's foggy this morning, so I can really feel that moisture. I feel the earth beneath me. I feel the energy of all the life around me. Holy mackerel, I hear a chicken. That's so cool. A hen just laid an egg. And inhale. And exhale. Earth, air, fire, water, spirit. Gently open your eyes, looking around you, still in that state of relaxation and openness and awareness. And I see so much life and abundance everywhere I look. And I stand in the center. Remember that you are the center of your universe, that you are the star of your show, and you have everything it takes to be that big capital B-E, who you are. Have a blessed day, everyone. Continue in spirit. Throughout the day, acknowledge the elements as they present themselves to you, and remember that spirit is always with you. Blessed be. Bye for now. Thanks for coming. And we'll see you tomorrow. Sitting up gently. Gonna go say hi to my friends. Those who left comments. Well, thank you for showing me the live chat, but it won't let me scroll it. All right, I can see one message from Rich. Thank you very much for coming today. And
I will hopefully see you all soon. Take care. Blessed be. Bye.